very good weather, so I thought I'd play a little bit of amateur radio. So just bear with me for a few minutes while I just set up a few spots, and then we'll get going. Hope everybody is well. Here in the UK we're celebrating Mother's Day, so we've got my mum up. Just a few more minutes while I just get things set up, and then we'll get on with it. The band seem to be a lot quieter than what they were yesterday, so I guess whatever the contest was, it's not on today. If anybody would like to send any links out to any of the live amateur radio live broadcast Facebook groups, then feel free to do that. That would be very much appreciated. Okay, I can see that we're now live on Facebook and also on YouTube. Everything seems to be okay. I've got the audio turned down at the moment from the Flex. If there is anybody watching that could just maybe type a comment just to check that the chat is working okay, that would be really appreciated. I'll just type a message. Can you see me? There you go. Aha, 40 meters. Thank you very much. Yeah, all is good. Okay, let's get into it and let's get on with playing a bit of radio this afternoon. So we'll turn the audio on for the Flex. Hopefully you can hear that. Hopefully you can hear me fine. Okay. On 20 meters at the moment. As I say, it's not as busy as what it was yesterday, but there are a couple of big stations, so let's have a bit of a look at what this one's doing.
Okay, Yankee Victor 8 American Delta 59. QRZ Sierra X-ray 200 Hotel Kilo Hotel. Again. Golf 7 Charlie Uniform Baliv QSL. Okay, your report is 5 by 9. QRZ Sierra X-ray 200 Hotel Kilo Hotel.
Mexico 0 X-ray Mexico X-ray. Hold on, we've got a slight problem.
Okay, 5-9, good luck. QRZ, Sierra X-ray, 200, Hotel, Kilo, Hotel.
Slight problem, we're not actually outputting any
Golf 5.
Audio. Just 2 secs. Okay. Is the frequency in use? Okay, that's all working fine now. Don't know what the problem was there.
Hotel, Kilo, Hotel.
Mexico 0 X-ray Mexico X-ray.
Golf Whiskey 4 Alpha Yankee Japan 5-9. QRZ.
Mexico 0 X-ray Mexico X-ray.
Okay, Mexico 0 X-ray Mexico X-ray 5-9.
Yep, roger, roger. 5-9. Thank you very much. 7-3.
QRZ.
Okay, so that was a very quick exchange there into Greece. but he's a good signal, so he's clearly out to fill his logbook up.
Okay, Echo Alpha 5, Oscar Delta 59.
Can't see very many.
Okay, 73 QRZ, Sierra X-ray 200, Hotel.
Let me just change my display a little bit because I altered this yesterday.
Okay, heading Sierra Delta again.
The QPH is ITEA, India Tango Echo Alpha. Echo Alpha 3, India Julia Tango, Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee.
It's all a bit quiet on 20 meters, for me anyway.
Fox Tango Yankee, thank you very much, Victor, in Jesus Tarragona, your QTH. Thank you very much for us, my colleague, and I hope to meet you again the frequency. 73, bye-bye, stay safe, Victor, thank you.
Nice strong signal.
Bye-bye, Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee, QRZ keys.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray.
Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee, QRZ keys.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray.
Please, the station Mexico 0, please.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray.
Please, only the station Mexico 0 ending in X-ray. Only this station, please. Thank you.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. Roger.
Of course, Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee. Good evening to you. I copy you 5 by 8 and QS Becker on the frequency. My name is Sotiris. Sierra Oscar Tango India Romeo India Sierra, and QPH is ITEA, India Tango Echo Alpha. Mexico 0 X-ray, Mexico X-ray, Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee.
Roger, Roger, Roger. Very nice to meet you, Sotiris. My name is Mike. My name is Mike, and I am in Central United Kingdom, near Nottingham, and you are a very good 5757. Excellent audio, over.
Mexico 0 X-ray, Mexico X-ray, Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee. Thank you very much, Mike. And Barton on 10, thank you very much for also my calling. And I hope to meet you again the frequency. 73, have a nice evening, greetings from Greece, and stay safe. Bye-bye, Mike, thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Stay safe. 7-3.
Bye-bye, thank you.
That was a nice copy.
CQ20, CQ20. Sierra
It's nice when it's not rushed and you can actually, exchange the basics. He's got a log. He's got my call in his log. I've got his call in my log. And everybody had a very nice QSO there. Very good afternoon to everybody that's joining us. Everybody that's popping up on the chat. I am monitoring the chat, so please feel free if you've got any questions or anything, then just pop it in the chat and I'll try and get round to it. So what do you reckon? Should we call CQ on 20 for a little while and see what happens? I haven't got great hopes, to be honest, but you never know. Let's go up here. So I've got S5 of noise. There's a few spots, but I can't see them on the waterfall. So let's go to 14263. 14263. Let's try that. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Is the frequency clear, please? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. M0XMX, is the frequency clear, please? Nothing heard. Hello CQ, hello CQ. This is Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, calling CQ20 and bye for a call. Hello CQ, hello CQ. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, calling CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. CQ20 meters, Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, calling CQ and standing by for any station. Hello CQ, hello CQ, CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. This is Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. CQ20 meters. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ and standing by. The area that I'm using at the moment for 20 meters is the cobweb. I'll move on to 40 and 80 shortly, and then I'll be using a wire dipole, both of which are around about 7 meters high. That's just answering a question that was in the chat. Hello CQ, hello CQ, CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, calling CQ20 and standing by. Okay, so the voice key has taken over now. Gives me a bit of a chance to have a bit of a break. So this is just a pre-recorded call that is basically just saying exactly what I've just said. As soon as it stops showing up on the waterfall, I know that it stopped calling. And if I just tap it again, there you go, it's doing it again. So it just gives me a little bit of a break, really. Hello Lee, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Just thought I'd have a little bit of a play on HF this afternoon, Lee. I'll be going to 40 and 80 shortly, so maybe I'll catch you there. So the radio that I'm using is a Flex. It's an SDR radio, so it's not like a traditional radio like you see with the knobs and the dials and all that kind of stuff. This is basically a box, a PC effectively. So it's a box that sits under my my bench, and everything that you can see on the screen, which is the software, is running on a PC, and it's just literally software. So the beauty is with the Flex, I could have the Flex in my garage, for instance, very, very close to the antenna, thus limiting the amount of losses in the antenna system. And then I could talk to the Flex just using an iPad or a laptop or a mobile phone or a PC. So yeah, the Flex is an SDR, and it basically goes from 6 meters all the way up to 160 meters. Just bear with me one sec. So yeah, the voice key is just calling CQ while I'm talking to you guys. So it's doing the work for me. But yeah, I love the Flex. It's absolutely brilliant. And on the Flex that I've got a transverter, it's called. And that also takes 11 meters and converts it to 2 meters. So I can actually use this for 2 meters as well. I know for a fact if I call enough, somebody will hear me. Somebody will come back to the call. 20 meters isn't a great band for me. I don't know why. You know, I really don't know why. It's okay for me answering calls, but when it comes to me calling out, I get very, very few replies. I don't know why. Oh, there's a bit of interference. I guess the wife's turned on some LED lights somewhere. Hello, Randy. Thanks for joining me. Randy's a regular. I'm just going to go and say goodbye to my mum because she's off home. So just bear with me a sec, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, so basically 11 meters to 2 meters. That's right. So, yeah. Is it 11? No, no, 10 meters. Sorry, 28 megahertz to 144. So, yeah, sorry. We'll give it a few more calls and we'll see if anybody comes back to us on 20. If not, it's not a problem. We'll go to 40, and I know for a fact somebody will come back. Somebody will come back on 80 at least. But 20 is always a bit of a problem to me. What's Martin saying? 47500. What does that mean? 47500. Hi Chris, thanks for joining us. How you doing? Yeah, so I'll give you an example. Here we go. I'll just show you this. So let's have a think. I haven't got the aerial plugged in, so let's just... Right. So what I've just done is I've just switched over my 2 meter antenna using an antenna switch to the transverter. So now, if I... what's the best way to show you this? Okay, so you see here I've got 2 meters FM. So if I flick that now, then what the Flex is doing is it's flicking it over to 28 megahertz. Oh, that's horrible. So there's nothing on. Bye-bye. No, can't see anything on 2 meters at the moment.
You gives it that
distinct
There you go.
sound.
So there's 2 meters,
Yeah.
145,
It sounds
450.
really nice, I think. So I'm stuff like fire blades and all that lot. That holds no interest to me. I don't want to do 180 miles an hour. To be honest, I probably need new underwear. But no, I'd be quite happy just...
No, you probably won't get me not on 2 meters from Anglesey, Colin. Maybe when I go to 40 and 80 in a minute. Oh, there's a big signal. Big signal there.
What about that one there, over?
Yeah, still 5 and 8.
I know who that is.
That's
Nice
causing
big signal.
a bit of pain.
So that's 2 meters.
Why is that?
And all that's happening there is the transverter is taking in the signal from the diamond antenna.
I thought you did better than that to me then.
And then changing it to 28.4125.
Back down to 10. Back there. Back down to 10.
Yeah, 5 and 5. Audio-wise, there's no change, to be honest.
Yeah. Anyway, back round to you, Mark.
Well, Mum, the light. The light is alright.
I blew his radio up.
Teddy, mate. You get Teddy from me.
Right, just hold on 1 second.
Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Foxtrot Popper.
Yeah, I've got him. And I've got Asiatic Turkey as well. That Greek station. Portugal. Papa Alpha. Yankee Charlie. Oh, there's a Juliet 4 there as well.
Yeah, Juliet 4 2 Alpha talking to he's just finished. He's just finished talking to him. R73 Echo India 5 Juliet Lima.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, right, chaos.
Lebanon. Looking at they're all coming in, didn't they?
I know it's really perked up. The waterfalls, it's nearly yellow at the bottom.
Somebody on SSB.
Calling on it, but yeah, it's staying up there at 100 watts now, and looking at the it's going up to 10 amps, John, and above, obviously, because we're on sideband. It's showing, you know, it's just flicking up and down all the time. So there you go, dropping again now. So it definitely needs switch cleaner on it, John. No two ways about it. So there you go. Yeah. So yeah, Rick said say hello to John for me. So it can hear us, John. It can hear us over there. It's, I hope we've had better weather than what we have here. So there you go. Rachel's gone to her mum's.
Okay, so there's somebody on 144.325
Mother's Day,
SSB. Let's have a look. Chris says, can I try 144.100? So 144 100. Hold on. I've got a little bit of interference on 100. Go to, 310, sorry. Okay. There you go, Chris. 144.310. Now, I am only on a vertical antenna, and I have only got about 12 watts, so I can't guarantee it'll do a great job. Let's try it. 2E0 UKH M0XMX. don't know whether I'm actually putting anything out. 2E0 UKH M0XMX. I don't seem to be putting anything out, actually. I don't know why. 2E0 UKH M0XMX. Still not putting anything out. Alexa cutting in there to tell me I was doing something wrong. Why am I not putting anything out? I don't know. I don't know why I'm not actually putting any power out. Two E0 UKH M0XMX. Don't know. Maybe that's a job for a different day. Work out why I'm not putting anything out through the transverter. Sorry, Chris. I'm going to be going up to 40 anyway in a minute, and then up to 80. So maybe we can have a chat up there. Right, okay, so yeah, there's an example of how we can use the flex on 2 meters. Some of the flexes actually come with 2 meters built into them. Okay, let's just have a look at 40. Oh, that's horrible.
Que no pude coger ahí su nombre. No. C'est bientôt sur l'air, ici ou ailleurs. Voilà. À bientôt, Hervé. Merci du contact. Bye bye.
I'm just going to go and take a look in the kitchen to make sure that the LED lights aren't on.
Au revoir Hervé, à bientôt et merci pour le contact. Au revoir. Golf 1, Alpha Juliet Hotel 73, my friend. Good afternoon and thank you very much for answering to my call. My call sign Florida 4, Italy Alpha Yankee. My name Nicola, my name. November India. Charlie Oscar Lima Alpha Sierra Nicola, and my QTH is in the southwest of the France near the city of Toulouse, Back to you, my friend. Golf 1 Alpha Juliet Hotel, Florida 4 Italy Alpha Yankee.
This is the problem of modern electronics these days with power supplies and stuff like this. That horrible band there between these 2 points is just interference caused by something like an LED light, and I'm constantly looking around trying to work out what's changed, because that'll go. That won't be there in probably half an hour. So anyway, let's have a look and let's see what's happening. So down here.
Sì, anche il millone. La señal es dificultad temporal.
Flexible, je me rappelle après l'ordinateur.
Vale, cobramos 3. Vamos a ver, me parece que hay alguien por ahí llamando. Que cobra 3 no se puede resaltar completo, pero pienso que...
Secure 40 meters. India, Uniform 0, Hotel Yankee, Quebec. Calling 40 meter band, secure 40 meters. India, Uniform 0, Hotel Yankee, Quebec. Listening.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Oscar Echo, first, over. Okay, QSL, Oscar Echo 3 Alpha Whiskey November. Good evening, my friend. My name
Okay,
is
so this is
Cesare.
40
I
metres, and
spell it
this
for
is
you,
using,
Charlie Echo Sierra Alpha Romeo
this is
Echo.
using a
My
loaded
QTA is
dipole
20
for 40
kilometers
metres
southeast of the
and
city
80
of Rome.
metres.
Back to yours.
Approximately 7 metres above ground, so totally not great. That's horrible.
Okay, QSL, Alex, thank you very much indeed for answering my call. My QTH is 20 kilometers southeast of the city of Rome. My equipment is an ICOM 7300, a small amplifier with a vacuum tube with 500 watts. My antenna delta loop for 40 meters, and I'm standing by all.
Mike 0, Kilo Romeo India, copy, HP9 Fox Hotel Victor. Mike 0, Kilo Romeo India, do you copy HP9 Fox Hotel Victor?
Let's try calling out a little bit. Trying to get as far away from that horrible interference as possible without treading over somebody else.
Okay, Delta Charlie 0, Delta Alpha. This is India 4 Alpha Whiskey X-ray. Okay, Jürgen, Item Doppeltent und
It's not important, by the way, to be on a rounded frequency like 7172.000. That's not that important. It's just a case of finding somewhere where there's a gap. Somebody's popped up there now. It's just finding a gap. One of the great things that you can do with the Flex is to adjust the bandpass. So if you have got people adjacent or any spurious signals, you can very easily blank them out and move the bandpass around. So now with this one, you see that there, I can either, that's really horrible, I can either make the bandpass smaller, or I can add a notch filter there. Oh, look at that. That's horrible. Let's have a look here. So much interference, man-made interference. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Is the frequency clear? Is the frequency clear, please? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Okay, let's try here, 7159-ish. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Okay, nothing heard, nothing heard. Hello CQ, hello CQ, 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 CQ 40 metres, CQ 40 metre band on 7159. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ40, 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 CQ40 metres. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ40 and standing by for a call. So, hoping we have a little bit more fun here. CQ40, 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 CQ40 metres. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, calling CQ40, CQ40, CQ40 metres. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ and standing by. Okay. Voice Kia isn't working. There you go. Voice Kia's took over now, so I can chat and you can hear me. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with the transverter. I need to have a look at that. But I've been messing around quite a bit recently with antennas and stuff. So...
Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. This is Foxtrot 8, Whiskey, November.
Fox 8, Whiskey, November. Thank you very much for coming back to the call, sir. The name is Mike. The name is Mike, and I am Central United Kingdom, near Nottingham. Over.
Thank you, Mike. You're about 5 and 7 in Toulouse. In southwestern France. My name is Nick, like Nicholas. And back to you.
Yeah, Roger, Nick. Very nice to meet you for the first time. Yeah, I can see your location on my login package. And you are 5'8", going towards 5'9". There's a lot of QRM and a lot of QSB today. I suffer with local QRM, and I had to try and find a place that was less affected, if you know what I mean. So thank you very much for coming back to the call. Can I confirm your call sign, please? Foxtrot 8, Whiskey, November. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, over.
Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. This is Foxtrot number 8, Whiskey, November. You have it correctly. My name is Nicholas, or Nick, whatever you like. Good, Nottingham, thank you very much. I'm in Toulouse, just on the northern outskirts of Toulouse, near the airport of Blagnac. So, distance between us will be about 800 kilometers. So, the conditions are very good at the moment, and the weather is about 8 degrees centigrade, and lots of wind. And now, for the rest, I do not wish to discuss anything that ends with 19. Over.
Hi. Yeah, roger that. Now, I've also got that filter on my system. So, unfortunately, or fortunately rather, the fuse trips every time I discuss that topic. So that persuades me not to discuss it anymore. But yeah, roger that. The WX here is also very, very similar. Very, very similar temperature, and just not a very nice day. Here in the United Kingdom, not sure whether it's the same in France, but here in the United Kingdom, we have Mother's Day. The one day each year where we are encouraged to celebrate and thank our mothers for everything that they have done for us. So, very interested, Nick. Does France also have a Mother's Day? Over.
Yes, of course we have, but it's in May, if I'm correct. My mother is dead since 50 years. Over.
Oh, Roger. Okay. Very, very sad to hear that, Nick. My mother has been with us today. She is in the UK because of that subject that we're not allowed to discuss. We have what's called bubbles, where we have kind of family members that we are allowed to associate with within our protective bubble, and my mother is in our protective bubble. So we've had her up here today, and we've given her a nice high tea and scones and things like that. And it also would have been their anniversary today, but unfortunately my dad passed 2 years ago. So alas, we weren't celebrating their anniversary. But yeah, it's very, very nice to talk to you for the first time, Nick. I'm actually live streaming this onto YouTube and also onto Facebook at the moment, and there's a few people watching this transmission. So it's very, very nice to get you in the logbook. Your call sign isn't showing up on my QRZ, by the way. So that was the reason for asking you to confirm that I did actually have it in my logbook correct. But not to worry, it's not mandatory. But yeah, you're 5'9", just a touch over 5'9", actually, just slightly in the red. So yeah, excellent signal from you there, Nick. Back over to you from Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray.
Mike 0, XMX. This is FH, Whiskey November, November. Thank you very much, Mike, for 5 and 9. You're 5 and 8, 5 and 9, but very good signal, and conditions are still stable. My regards to your mother, best wishes to your mother, best wishes to your whole family, especially concerning the health, you know. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for the QSO 73.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nick. Lovely talking to you, sir. You carry on having a great weekend. And yeah, obviously, stay safe. 7-3. Bye-bye. Any other stations, please? QRZ. This is Mexico 0. X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. Any other stations? QRZ. Hello, CQ, 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 CQ40, CQ40, CQ40 meters. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, standing by. There you go, let the voice key take over. Well, that was a pleasant conversation, and that's what amateur radio is very often. Nothing more than the passing of pleasantries between two like-minded people. It doesn't have to be any more technical than that. It's encouraged and specified that it doesn't include certain controversial subjects. But yeah, very, very often you'll hear amateurs just literally having a conversation about the weather, about the radio setup that they've got, about the conditions of the radio bands, and that's it. And it's just a bit of fun. Sometimes it can be a lot more serious, and it can be more about distance, and it can be more about challenges. Speaking to people that you wouldn't normally be able to speak to, but yeah, that was a good example of an exchange between two amateur radio enthusiasts. I've made it so that you can't hear when the voice cue is calling. QRZ, QRZ, please. This is Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. QRZ, any station, M0XMX. Nope. Hello CQ, hello CQ. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. There's somebody there, and they've gone. Hello CQ, hello CQ. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. CQ40, 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 M0XMX. CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Hello CQ, hello CQ, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Hello CQ, hello CQ, this is Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. My working conditions, by the way, is 100 watts only. Straight out the back of the flex into the wire dipole antenna. That's it. I have considered amplifiers and things like that, but it's all relative at the end of the day. And also an amplifier doesn't help you hear to a large extent. So maybe my next thing will be a better aerial. Yeah, maybe putting some work into a better aerial. And then when I've got the aerial right, and I'm happy that the aerial is doing everything that it could, then consider increasing the power. There's no point in throwing power at an aerial that is just compromised like mine. Yeah, it's all, you know, at the end of the day, Martin, it's all relative, isn't it? You know, 100 watts or 10 watts or 1,000 watts. That increase from 100... Oh. Hello, CQ, 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 CQ40. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. QRZ, QRZ, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Yeah, I've got challenges here at home, as a lot of people have, with QRM and neighbours not wanting great big aerials up and things like that. So I'm looking forward to us being able to get out and play portable again. That's when I'll be able to do the things that really excite me, to be honest. But, you know, working from home, getting a few calls in the logbook on a wet Sunday afternoon is equally enjoyable. Hello CQ, hello CQ. This is Mexico 0, X-ray Mexico X-ray, calling CQ40 and standing by for a call. Hello CQ, hello CQ. Mike 0, X-ray Mike X-ray.
The weather is not very open, but I copy you very well. How do you copy me? Uniform Radio 9, Mike Charlie. This is Italy, Victor 3, Echo Papa, over.
I'm only guessing that this guy couldn't hear me, and that's why he's just plunked himself straight on my frequency, or should I say the frequency that I was on. So, life's too short. Let's go and have a look at 80 anyway. Here we go. 80's busy. Not too much QRM at the moment. Nice big signal there.
Well, that's what I think anyway. Anyway, there you go. So I'll let you carry on, John. It's getting a bit noisy now on this frequency. Hearing some German stations coming through. So
it's just let's just see what the tune is like. It's okay. It's fine. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. I think I'm going to move a bit further down because I'm not very happy with the tune up there. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Is the frequency clear? M0XMX, is the frequency clear? Hello, is the frequency clear, please? One last try. Is the frequency clear? M0XMX. Okay, let's see what this is like. Okay, there's the voice key taking over. So 80 meters, 3730. Hello CQ, hello CQ, CQ80, 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 CQ80 meters. This is Mexico 0, X-ray Mexico, X-ray standing by. 80 should be okay for me. CQ80, 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 CQ80 meters. Mexico 0, X-ray Mexico, X-ray standing by.
Golf Whiskey 1, Kilo Golf Whiskey.
Golf Whiskey 1, Kilo Golf Whiskey, I think it was. Yeah, nice audio, very, very strong audio. Very, very good afternoon to you. The name's Mike, and I think it's Colin in Anglesey, if I'm correct. Very, very strong signal. I'll give you a signal report on your next. Golf Whiskey 1, Kilo Golf Whiskey, M0XMX, over.
Okay, M0XMX from GW1KGW. Very good afternoon, Mike. Hope you're well, and of course, this video last from up here in Anglesey. I was watching you from time to time on the live stream here, and I was unfortunately couldn't hear you at all. But I was hearing one or two of the other guys, and then I saw it from further up the band. It's mostly getting stepped on by Italian QRM, so I thought I'd come down onto 80 and see the other guys. So I think you're here too, so very good afternoon to you. Good 5-9 into Anglesey today, Mike. Back to you.
Yeah, roger that, Colin. Thanks very much for coming back to the call. And yeah, you're also 5-9. And lovely audio as well, by the way. It's got to be said. And hopefully it comes out on the live stream how good your audio is. Maybe you'll go back and listen to it later. But yeah, very, very, very good signal. You probably know everything about my working conditions there, Colin. So what's your working conditions that side there, sir? GW1KGW from M0XMX, over.
Okay, Mike 0X Mike X-Ray from Golf Whiskey 1 Kilo Golf Whiskey. Yeah, all copy there, Mike. We're on an Icon 7300 100 watt, and we're using a Heil 781 mic into a UR6QW equalizer, and that's working through an M sub. So that's pretty simple. Nice, straightforward, long wire strung down the garden, basically. So works well on 80, seems to be quite easy on 80. Seems to trigger a bit on some of the other bands, but with the auto tuner, it seems to do okay, so not doing too bad. Yeah, very interested in your Flex, Mike, and I've been looking at a Flex for a while now, so still haven't made the jump into the Flex radio world yet, but still thinking about it at the moment, and quite like the SDR setup that I have here. I have a quite similar setup, so I have the pan adapter on my screen, so I think the Flex is quite an interesting setup really. So yeah, full marks for the setup you have there, and very impressed by the live stream, Mike. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Colin. Well, I've got to be honest with you. I've had a few I've only been in the hobby a few years, but I've had a few radios. My biggest and favourite traditional style radio was the Yaesu FTDX 3000, and I loved that radio. And I didn't have it for long enough. I wish I'd have kept it for maybe another three or 6 months and just played with it a little bit more, but I don't know, the bug came around and I was inspired by other people around me that had Flexes. I was inspired to go towards a Flex, and I went and bought a Flex 3000, which is the older obsolete model, but still absolutely brilliant. And again, it's just a box with a software front end. So that did a brilliant job. And then I upgraded to the other obsolete model, which is called the 5000. That gave me a few couple of extras, an extra antenna port and a dedicated transverter port, things like that, both of which had built-in ATUs. And then just because I wanted the flexibility to be able to remote into the Flex, maybe using Wi-Fi or maybe using mobile phone connectivity, I wanted that ability to be able to go in and use the Flex when I wasn't at home. I then went over to the Signature series, which is what I've got today, which is the 6300. It's still an obsolete model, so they don't make this anymore, and because of that, the prices tend to be quite favourable. And there's a few things that you can't do with this that you can do with the next model up, which is the 6400. But to be totally honest, the freedom and the flexibility that I get out of this radio is just unbelievable. And if you like that idea of having a front end of a normal radio with the knobs and the dials and the buttons and all that kind of stuff, then you can buy something called the Maestro. And the Maestro is basically the front end for the Flex. And this typically would sit on your desk, and it gives you that traditional radio feel. But basically what it's doing is controlling the Flex in the background. So physically, using Wi-Fi and using a battery power supply, physically you could sit on the beach in Spain with your Maestro, your Flex radio front end, controlling your Flex back at home. So the Maestro gives you the best of both worlds. The traditional radio feel with a VFO and a meter and buttons to press, with that ability to be able to do all of the brilliant things that you can see me doing, plus loads more. The higher up the range that you go, the more slices that you can have. So what you can see on the screen here is me using one slice. I'm not sure I can do it while I'm transmitting, but what I can do is I can add another slice in. So effectively, the higher up the range you go, you could actually be working two stations, one on 40 and one on 80 at the same time. You could have FT8 running on two different bands, or maybe even four different bands. I'm not sure. It's amazing. You could even have two operators remoting in from different places using the same flex, effectively sharing the flex on two different bands with two different aerials, splitting the time between them. So yeah, it's absolutely incredible what you can do. Sorry to talk so much about the flex. As you can tell, I'm a complete enthusiast and a complete convert towards the flex, because it is absolutely awesome. And one of the videos that I did when I very first got this was actually to do a live stream, but instead of using my PC, the live stream was actually from my iPad. So I was sat at the same desk that I've got now, but I wasn't using my PC at all. I was just using my iPad to control it, and it was just awesome. Sorry for the long waffle there. Back over to you, Colin, from M0XMX.
No, well, thank you, Mike, and much appreciated. Yeah, absolutely. And I think it was actually yourself and your live stream or your videos that actually got me thinking about the Flex radio. And I've seen a few others in action as well, and I particularly like the interface. And if you look at my QRZ page, you'll see the setup I have with the SDR Uno connection to the ICOM 7300, which it makes you quite lazy in a lot of ways. You can actually see, being able to see the whole band and what's going on there is just absolutely fantastic. So, really love that, and really love the idea of being able to see multiple bands at the same time and being able to see what's going on. And the other thing I find it really useful for is just sort of 20 minutes or so ago when I was on 40, and you get somebody kind of coming along and operating quite closely to you, just being able to see where people are and where the quiet spaces are on the bandwidth. It's just brilliant, really. But yeah, one of the things I've noticed that you do that I can't do, and I've started experimenting with the live stream thing, not in any great way, but when I transmit, I can't pick up my audio onto YouTube. So I've tried all sorts of things at the moment, trying to get it to link up with the software through SDR Uno, but I can't do what you do, which is to pick up the audio in the software when I'm transmitting. So that's again one of the things why I'm quite interested in the Flex, really, to be able to do a similar thing to what you do, and to be able to pick up your audio on transmit. So yeah, I've tried everything, but I just can't get it to do that. So yeah, absolutely, really interested in the Flex. Been watching lots of the YouTube videos by the guy, Mike Walker, I think it is, a Canadian guy. So I think I'm just about to press the button hopefully in the next month or so, Mike. And I see there's one or two floating around on the second-hand market as well. I think they're 6,400, I think, at the moment. So yeah, absolute full marks for your setup, and thanks for doing the live stream as well. Really appreciate it, and always try and follow you around the bands as well. Back to you, Mike, from GW1KGW.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just having to double check that I'm still transmitting, and I am. So, so one of the things that you'll see if you look at the playback of this video is I've actually added a separate pan adapter to the screen now, so you can actually see two pan adapters. There are limitations to what mine can do, because, as I say, mine was the entry level when it was available. The entry level now is the 6400, and I think you're limited to two pan adapters, but you can only receive on, I don't know, one aerial or something like that. But what I've actually done at the moment, just to demonstrate I've got two, is one of the bottom pan adapter is actually showing literally the whole band, whereas the top pan adapter is showing just the bottom band. Sorry, the top pan adapter is showing a zoomed in view of the same band. I'm not sure if I can actually change while I'm talking. I'll try it I'll try it when you're talking. I think I can actually receive two. I think I can actually receive two separate bands simultaneously on the same antenna. Okay, so effectively the bottom pan adapter I'm going to make, or I'm going to ask it to show me 40 meters at the same time as I'm receiving 80 meters. I think I can do that. It's only like a dual VFO. Your problem with regards to the audio should be really, really easy to solve, to be honest. So the thing to remember is the audio is in your computer from the start, exactly and no different to Smart SDR software. So whether you're using SDR Uno or SDR Sharp or any of those other SDR software packages, the audio is already inside your computer. So all you need to do is tell the software where to output the audio to. So at the moment, you've probably got it output into your speakers so you can hear it. But within streaming, you need to tell it you want it to output internally, effectively, to go out on your live stream. So for live streaming, the simplest way to describe what I do, I use a piece of software that I think everybody uses, which is called Streamlabs. Streamlabs OBS is what I use. And then Streamlabs is like the glue that brings everything together. And you can have different screen layouts. And when you're watching, you know, some of the streamers, they'll have lots and lots of different layouts. So you can actually flick, you know, for instance, I'm doing it now as we speak, from one screen to another screen to another screen. And that's what Streamlabs does. Streamlabs brings everything in to one place so that you can then literally mix it around. So you've got all of your audio sources coming in, all of your video sources coming in, and then you then stream what's coming out of Streamlabs. So probably what you're doing is streaming it straight from SDR Uno into YouTube. I don't do that. I stream it into Streamlabs, and then it comes out of Streamlabs into a bit of software called Restream. It goes into Restream, which then basically splits the stream and sends it off in 3 different directions simultaneously. It sends it to YouTube, it sends it to Facebook, and it also sends it to Twitch. Twitch is more of a gamers type of video streaming platform. So it sends it to all of those 3 simultaneously. And it does a really, really good job of it. There's a lot of latency there, probably about 10-15 seconds worth of latency. But that I think is the solution to your problem there, Colin, from M0XMX.
Yeah, M0XMX from GW1KGW. Yeah, I'll copy there, Mike, and I will have a look at that. And I spent quite a while trying to scratch my head and tried all sorts of different variations, but I didn't try that particular piece of software, so I will have a look at that. And
there you go. So what I've done now is I've switched it between the 2.
Which is quite straightforward.
So we can now receive 2 different bands. I'm going to turn the volume down on this.
So yeah, I will try that, and I've written that down as well.
Remember how to do it.
I'll have a look at that and see if I can come at it another way. So I think SDR Uno isn't the most straightforward either, because you've got to use a virtual audio card and various other things to kind of get it to produce an audio signal back into the computer. So that's what was another reason that was making me kind of think about the Flex radio, really, just the kind of simplicity. So there we are, yeah, something to think about there. So great to speak to you today, Mike. Thanks very much for the QSO there. And I always learn a lot when I talk to you or watch your videos. So keep up the good work, and I'd say really appreciate it. And some of the things that you think actually are really straightforward and people just, you know, they should know actually that it's quite interesting, because, you know, some of the things that I've picked up from yourself, I've kind of thought, yeah, I should know that, but actually, you know, a sort of fairly straightforward YouTube video on how to do these things is is actually really helpful. So maybe one of these days, Mike, you should do a video on how you actually stream, the things you do, and how you put together your live stream. That would be really interesting for some of the numpties like me in radio world to actually watch that and understand it. So that'd be good. Mike, I was getting quite a lot of QRM on that last QSO there, so I said there is somebody operating quite closely with where they were a minute or so ago anyway at my end. So I'm going to let you go. Been great talking to you today, and good to hook up finally on 80 meters, and thanks very much for all the information there. So I'll hand it back to you, and then I'll be clear on your final, Mike. And your estimate from GW1 told you, didn't you?
Yeah, roger that, Colin. Again, if you play back the video at this point, I think we're around about 1 hour and I don't know, 1 hour and 10 minutes into it. So if you play it back at around about 1 hour and watch 10 minutes, what you'll see is I've now brought up a second pan adapter, which is of 40 meters, and at the same time as I was listening to you, I could also listen to what was going on the whole of the band on 40 meters. And I was also, to a certain extent, I had to mix it down because it was all getting a bit confusing. But yeah, it's brilliant. Even this, which is the entry-level obsolete model, can do just this. If you go to the top of the range, which I think is the 6700 or 6800, I can't remember, then fair enough, second-hand, you might be paying £6,000 for it. But I think you can actually do the same as what I've been doing times 4, so you can actually have 8 slices open. But yeah, it's absolutely incredible. And yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I could very easily do that video that you've just asked for. But to be honest, there's loads of those videos out there already on YouTube, and I just hate kind of reinventing the wheel. When I do a video, I try to add some value to it. What I don't want to do is take somebody else's video and just put it in my own words. And there's so many of those videos out there explaining how people live stream. I just think that, you know, it would just be me copying other people, and I'm not one of these YouTubers that, you know, does a YouTube video every Thursday night at 7:30 just to kind of get his ratings up and all that kind of stuff. If I've got nothing to do, then I just won't do it, because I do this, number one, because I enjoy it, and number two, because I believe other people enjoy it. And the last thing they want to do is listen to me drone on about, I don't know, nothing at all, or something completely unconnected to the subject, just so that I can get my viewing statistics up. It's not what I'm in it for. But it's not a bad idea. I'll have a think about it, and if I think that I can actually add some value, and if I believe that the people that watch this might be interested in seeing, you know, I don't know, how I bolt it all together, then I'll put some time into it. But yeah, have a look. You know, you're quite right. There are a few for sale, and yeah, have a look at the prices as well. If you want to ever have a chat with me offline, you know where I am. You can contact me either through Facebook Messenger or through email. You know, you can find all my details. They're not hidden. So I'm more than happy to give you a steer. And I'll always and only ever recommend one person to buy a used Flex from in terms of shops. And obviously I won't mention it over the air because that would be unfair. But I think anybody listening to me that knows me will know exactly who it is that I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, okay, well, fine. Lovely talking to you, Colin. Thank you very much for taking the time and making the effort to come back to the call. Anglesey is one of my most favourite places. I've done a couple of videos of driving around Anglesey in the past and working from the top of Anglesey. So, yeah, very, very envious of you being up there. Back over to you anyway, Colin, just in case you've got any comments, and then I'll say 7-3. I'll carry on calling for another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to go QRT ready for my tea. So G1KGW M0XMX, over.
Yeah, okay there, Mike. All happy, and yeah, there's still that guy obviously right next to us there. So he is kind of bleeding across those sort of early at my end anyway, so I'll leave you to it, and I'm just about to take my dog for a walk down to the beach actually, so we're going to go down and see what the tide's doing down there, and
sorry, I can't hear
you won't be swimming today, but you can go on a sniff around the beach anyway, so
Teddy's got one of Jane's slippers.
His wander down there. So yeah, it's been great talking to you, and thanks very much for all the information there, and I will go away and watch the video and see what you've been doing on screen there, and I always learn something when I watch your live streams or your videos, absolutely there, and yeah, if ever you're up this part of the world, Mike, then give us a shout, and we're very active up here in terms of amateur radio. There's quite a few of us up here, and quite a few of us within just a few miles of each other here, actually. But there's a really good club on the island as well called Dragon Amateur Radio Club, which I'm a member of. So yeah, next time you're up this way, give me a shout, and perhaps have a socially distant coffee, you never know. Anyway, I shall leave you to it, and stay 73, and you stay safe, Mike, and hopefully speak to you again soon. M0XNX and GW1 KGW 73.
Yeah, roger that, Colin. Okay, my friend, lovely talking to you. And yeah, I'll definitely be taking you up on that offer. As I say, Anglesey is one of our definite go-to places. Can't wait till we are actually able to go anywhere. And as you know, we've got the camper van, so you know, when we go somewhere, typically we'll go and stay out. And yeah, just going up Anglesey was absolutely amazing. So yeah, okay, thank you very much, and take care, Colin. 7-3. QRZ, please. QRZ. Any other stations? This is M0XMX, standing by for any calls. QRZ, QRZ, M0XMX, standing by. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. CQ 80 meters. This is Mike 0, X-ray. I've clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. What have I done? I've done something. I clicked the wrong button and I turned something off and it was in the middle of transmitting. I can't even remember where it was. It's been really good. I've had lots of fun. Thank you very much for sticking with me this afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've found it interesting or maybe even useful. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. So thanks very much. And yeah, if you've liked it, have a look at the other videos that I've done. Take care, everybody. See you soon.